Work can leave you exhausted, but it shouldn't. You might feel like your body is aching, your brain is utterly tired, and you might also have a question that, why am I doing all this? Is there something wrong with you? No, you are just burned out. If you feel like your work is getting on the top of you, then here's the Burnout Survival Kit. This book doesn't help you to become a corporate superhero or explains the weird productivity diagrams, or it doesn't give you any hacks to do smart work and stuff. It is all about the inner voice. If there is one thing that astounded me about this book, it is the elegant colors and designs of the pages while you go through it. And the author addresses different humans from different parts of the world living in this society, and you will be reminded of your friends, your family, your colleagues while you leaf through the pages of this book. So while I was reading this book, I took a screenshot of some of the pages and sent it to my friends whom I can relate with, and it helped me reconnect with them. So maybe you should try it too. There are three types of problems faced by the working individuals today. The first one is the emergency problem, which includes panic attacks and suicidal thoughts. The second one is long-term problem, that is economical downfall and workplace toxicity. And the final one is short-term problem. So the short-term problems includes procrastination, depression, anxiety, and all that. If you're facing an emergency problem, you should consult a psychiatrist. Consulting a psychiatrist is considered a taboo today, but it shouldn't be, because most of us today would need help from them, and it actually works. And if you are facing a long-term problem, you should avoid toxic people both at work and your life. And also, you should manage your finance and accounting way before it hits you hard. Always, it is always better to under-promise and over-deliver. That is, if your manager wants you to do something and it would take 3 days time, just promise them you would get it done in 5 days. So when you deliver it beforehand, they would be impressed and satisfied with your performance. The most prevalent problem among the youths today is small-term problems: depression, stress, anxiety, procrastination, and FOMO, that is fear of missing out. Turning off your mobile notifications would take away 90% of these problems. Notifications are tiny little red stress demons that constantly torture you and scream at you. So I would suggest turning off the notification of all the social media apps, and you can even turn off the notifications of your work related apps if you're out of your shift. In the beginning, it could be a little uncomfortable without all these notifications and the fear of missing out, but the peace it offers is beyond imagination. So once you get used to it, you will only spend quality time on everything you do, be it sleeping or writing or reading or playing or whatnot. Just turn off the notifications. Do you feel that you should judge others for working fewer hours than you? Everyone would have done that sometime. But what if the priority of others is not same as that of yours? Everyone is driven by the inner fire in us. It might not be the same for everyone, and you need not compare yourself with your other colleagues and get yourself burnt. Someone else's success is not your failure, and someone else's failure is not your success. And here are some of the techniques to focus on what's really important. Practice yoga. Take one at a time. Develop sustainable attitude. Ask for better work from your manager. Convert your worries into checklist and get them cleared away. And finally, just understand you are not defined by your productivity. Do not burn your ass for your work is the crux of this book. And it is also a gentle cue to pat us on our back for all the works we did so far. We deserve a break, we deserve some rest, we deserve a holiday, we deserve a vacation. This being a holiday season, I would suggest you all to take a little trip with the people you are comfortable with, rejuvenate and come back strong. And if you're upset because you don't have a dream or passion for yourself, then let me tell you something. Your big dream doesn't have to be oriented or associated to a career. It is in fact healthier if it isn't. So, deciding the kind of person you want to be, the kind of relationships you want to cultivate, deciding the kind of experiences you want to have in your life is just as much the dream as anything else. So let's not worry, just go with the flow. And finally, as Van Gogh says, if you hear a voice within you saying, you are not a painter, then paint, and the voice will be silenced. கண்ணாடி பார்த்துக்கிட்டே ஊரை திருத்த ஒரு தேட்டம் தேட்டிடா துவச்சி வந்த சட்டை முதுகுள் மாட்டும் முன்னே அந்த உணர்ச்சியை தூக்கி வீசினா கச 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 சுட்டுல நச 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 ரோட்டுல ஒரு வேளையா வேலைக்கு போய் சேர்ந்தா
அழுங்கி குலுங்கி வீட்டுக்கு வந்தாதள உள்ள சலசலனு சிந்தனைகள் ஓட அந்த ஓட்டத்தை நிறுத்த தொலைக்காட்சியை போட சுதந்திரம் ஒரு டப்பா இந்த நாடு செவத்துக்குள்ள நாம வாழ்க்கை வாழ்ந்தா தப்பா வாழ்க்கை வாழ்ந்தா தப்பா சுதந்திரம் ஒரு டப்பா இந்த நாடு செவத்துக்குள்ள நாம வாழ்க்கை வாழ்ந்தா தப்பா வாழ்க்கை வாழ்ந்தா தப்பா சுதந்திரம் ஒரு டப்பா நாடு செவத்துக்குள்ள